Okay, can you start reading the introduction?
Yes. A highly controversial issue relates to whether freedom of choosing daily needs might lead children to be inconsiderate of others and only care about their own wishes, or it is of great importance to allow them to decide on their own. In this essay, I will examine the questions from both perspectives.
So what is wrong with the introduction, guys?
You didn't say that you should give your opinion.
Exactly. So I will examine the question from both perspectives. So it shows I will discuss it, but how about my opinion? So I'm going to add here and then give my own opinion. Okay. So Rona, read the first body part, please.
Okay. On the one hand, children might struggle with personality disorders in the future if they reach older without any restriction. Also, juveniles without parents' control or advice might ignore affordability of what they buy by thinking about only their wishes recklessly. They might
Can you tell me the mistake in these two sentences, or one of these two sentences, in terms of transitions or linking devices?
Yes,
Also, so what is wrong with this transition word?
Not also. You have to explain your paragraph sentence.
To be more specific.
Exactly.
Or to it. Yes?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. To be more specific. Not also, because I'm not giving an additional idea. Lamia, are you okay?
Yes.
Right. So, and yeah, go on, Ravana, please.
Okay, they might underestimate their family necessities and realizing only their own dreams, which can make them be selfish in the future as well due to their overindulgent personality gained as a child.
So, guys, as you see here, I'm talking about only how children become selfish. Okay, so for instance, I'm saying here, they ignore affordability of what they buy. So affordability, it means price. So children who only think about their desires, they never care about the price. It's expensive or not expensive. Okay.
Moreover, furthermore, we can add before they might underestimate their family. Yes?
No, actually, because here I'm not giving a new idea. Moreover, furthermore, for new ideas, but this is not a new idea. This is just only explanation. They might underestimate their family necessities and realizing only their own dreams. Okay. Well, do you know the meaning of overindulgent personality?
Overindulge, it means that it's when you eat something more than usual.
Not only eating, but also in general using, buying, consuming. So overindulgent, a kind of a person who doesn't care about others, ignoring people around, and consume everything too much. Okay. All right, so let's go to the following paragraph. And Layla, can you read body part 2, please?
Yes. Additionally, it's also possible to make the opposite case.
Can I go from body part 1 to body part 2 by saying additionally?
I guess no.
Why?
Because there's on the one hand and on the other hand.
Exactly. So if you have on the one hand,
their controversial opinions, yes?
You're definitely right, Ravana. This is a controversial opinion. So in the first body part, I'm saying on the one hand, and how can I say on additional in the second paragraph, because it's wrong. Now I'm going to correct my mistake here. Yes, exactly. Just give me a second.
On the other hand, it is also possible to make the opposing case. It is often argued that interpreting
Interrupting.
youngsters' choices can cause them to be mentally damaged. However, they can feel inferior to their peers when they cannot wear or eat whatever they want, thus leading them to be affected psychologically. A good example.
Psychologically. So Leila,
Yes.
is it fine to say however in the in the third sentence here?
No.
What's wrong with however?
Because you gave same meaningless sentences, but you use however. However gives opposite meaning. That's
But
Yes.
how would you replace it?
What I mean by that?
But what I mean, can I say what I mean here? Is it my
So to
paragraph?
be
No.
more specific.
Okay,
To
so
be
you can
more
say in other
specific.
words, maybe.
Yes.
In other words, okay, so be very careful, guys, with the use of transition because candidates make stupid mistakes in the use of transitions. Okay, so in other words, they can feel inferior. So what does it mean to feel inferior to somebody?
Superior, opposite of superior.
Yeah,
Such as
but what does to
inferior
be?
complex, yes?
It's kind of complex, exactly. But what kind of complex is it?
I
which
am
they-
weak than anyone else.
Exactly, it means I am not as good as others. As a kind of complex that you feel that people are better than you in many areas and you are not as good as them. Well, so and go on please, Leila.
A good example of this are some students who are victimized by bullies at school because of their outmoded clothes. They have to wear them, being faced with their parents' pressures.
It means parents push them to wear these clothes, outmoded clothes, and they go to school. As a result, they are bullied by their schoolmates because of their clothing. You know, just it's a kind of fact which is true and practical today at many schools. Right. And Lamia, can you read the conclusion, please?
In conclusion, both sides, once discussed from various perspectives, seem to hold logical reasons, but I am of the opinion that children should be free in their daily choices of clothing, eating and entertaining to be able to avoid the dire consequences of potential inferiority complex that affect them deleteriously.
So what is wrong? Can you find a wrong transition word in the conclusion here?
Both sides, maybe.
No, both sides are okay because this is discussion.
Well, can we replace but to however?
Exactly, you're definitely right. However, is much better here. So why?